Good morning, collective. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you who are joining for the first time, welcome. For those of you returning, it's lovely to have you back again. So this is going to be the daily collective for October 12th, and it is Wednesday, 2022, right? It's a little dim in here. It's like 6 something in the morning, so bear with me, guys. I know I didn't get the collectives out Monday and Tuesday. Done a lot of energy work and needed a little reprieve. So, but we'll get you guys all caught up to speed. And so if you've not liked, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. You're gonna hit that notification bell and you're gonna get notifications every time a video is posted. I'm gonna go ahead and just start doing the mid-month check-ins, I guess, mid-month videos for October. Start going back through all you guys. It's been a slow process this month, so let's just see what comes up for today and we'll go from there, right? All right, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. We're almost through mid-October already. Energy around this moon, you guys, with the full moon, that I think was enough to wipe everybody out for a minute. So all right, let's see what's going on for the collective spirit for October 12th, please. October 12th. October 12th. All right, guys, bear with me for a minute. I feel like, you know, oh geez. So I feel like a lot of people are going through some kind of new shift that's coming out, or coming out, whatever. I feel like there's like an underlying anticipation collectively for everybody that's been, I guess kind of, I don't know if we can call it weighing us down, but keeping us a little on edge is how it feels to me. To begin with, all around. So let's see, we're using the Sacred Geometry deck. We'll see how that ties into that little message, how that ties into this. So number 2, the sacral chakra. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. We got coherence, which I think it was last week this card came out. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind and optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. And then remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. You know, our sacral chakra is very much about our desires, our needs, towards the external world. Guys, I feel as if, and I've done a couple of readings recently, and it's been a whole lot of issues with like the head and the heart kind of coming together to figure things out. And I'm kind of feeling like with this too, you may be reassessing what is going on in your world, how things are actually playing out at this time. To me, this feels like an imprint of what is in your mind, what is on your heart, letting the past go, moving forward, changing the direction in which you've done things from before, needing to understand how to do that, or recognizing that there are aspects of yourself that maybe you're just not happy with either. Maybe we've put ourselves in situations from time to time that we're not super ecstatic that those were the decisions that we made, or we maybe feel like we're in lack of our desire. So, yeah, some interesting feeling. I'm going to go ahead and get, I feel like something is trying to shift. You might be trying to find some confidence around voicing something as well. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, I am so sorry. Oh, okay. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes up here for you all. Let's don't forget, kind of getting to, like, don't forget where you've come from. I think that's very important. Not forgetting where you've come from. Are your desires in alignment with your mind and your heart as well? Yeah, thinking man. All right, let's see. The garden and the gate. Doing these collective readings, that card seems to come out quite a bit. And to me, that's, you know, dare I take the risk? I think there's a need for pause and reflection, and yet also a time for movement. And I say pause and reflection and then movement, both in the same breath. And what do we got? We got the all tied up and action. So maybe trying to decide how you change the way you're doing things. Maybe you've felt yourself getting into a space of doing things that you never thought that you would do. And I'm gonna say that it is, I don't want to say that it's bad or good, right? But I don't think that you're happy with recognizing at points where you are. Put it that way, okay? All right, what are we gonna use to clarify? Well, I think we're gonna go with the Gilded Tarot today. Get these guys out. Yeah, it's like, you know, that thinking man to me, he's kind of manifesting, right? He's kind of thinking about the future. 10, you know, breaks down to a 10, ends up, you know, 10s are ends and beginnings as well. To me, this card is a mix of different cards from the original tarot deck. It requires movement. Those two feathers on his head reminds me of the Two of Wands as well. And it's like, you know, what direction am I going to go? But they're also alert. He's also alert that there's a time to make a change, manifest a change, work through a change, to see it from a brighter perspective, trying to herald what he has worked for in the past and trying to figure out how that aligns with who he is right now in this very moment. Because as he's closing one cycle out, there's a desire and a need to open up a new cycle. For some of you, don't know why, Spirit's saying something about the cheekbones. I don't know if you're having some sinus issues, something going on. It feels like some pressure. I can totally relate to that lately. But side message there, right? Like all kind of wonky stuff comes out. So, but either way, like, pay attention to those desires. I'm going to kind of move things around here. I'm kind of feeling like Spirit's asking me to separate some things. So let's see how this, yeah, I don't think you're happy. And, you know, we got the 2, which is the sacral chakra, the 10 there, I feel like it's like some two paths. Let's see, let's clarify. Let's go from there. There's a need to be loyal to yourself right now too. That's something else. Like, as part of this is Spirit saying there's a need to be loyal to you. What is it that you have a desire for? You've got the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, Spirit, that's too many cards. She's coming back out. She tried to show her face. She came back out. Queen of Wands. Aries energy there. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Queen of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Devil on the bottom. Capricorn energy. Okie dokie. All right, so you may have a choice between women. Or male, you know, men, a man, doesn't matter. You know, tarot, there's divine energy or divine feminine, but it feels like feminine energy to me. feel like there's a desire to walk into something new. I feel as if, sometimes you've got people around you who are taking action towards you in ways that I'm going to call them not healthy, with that devil sitting there. You've got the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Like, there's a need to get very specific and very clear about how. I almost feel like someone else is pushing their desires of what it is that they want on you. And there's, we can understand another person's perspective of what it is that they wish to have or what they're trying to accomplish. And we can, if it's business, if it's friendship, if it's those kinds of things, even love, like, we can help them. But I think there's a very strong need to understand if we're investing our energy into the right places at that time. How is it serving of us? And to me, if this is a matter of love, this is a matter of choice. Even though I don't have like two of cups, or not two of cups, but well, I just said 2 of Cups, so we're going to call that a slip, but we're also going to call it a message from Spirit, that, it comes out for a reason. If you're looking for a 2 of Cups, and that sacral chakra is 2 as well, there's a lot of 2s attached to this for me for some reason as well. You need to understand or give contemplation to the fact that I feel like you're dealing with one person who may come in and act. It's almost like when somebody else comes into your life, they all of a sudden, where they've had their back turned for some time, they then shift that energy. And to me, this is kind of split with that devil, and another card of desire, right? Like lustful desire, conceited desire, obsession, greed. Like, they're being greedy with what is yours. It would be the best way to put this for you all. And I almost feel like I need to do some serious clarifying to this, even though this is like collective. Guys, what is happening here today? All right, let's see. I kind of feel like there's a split there. So I feel like you're dealing with the Queen of Wands, and then you're dealing with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands is like, I don't need anybody. But that there is their insecurity. You got the 7 of Cups clarifying that. And the Queen of Cups, let's see. You may have choices. And they also may have choices. And I want to just say, are you a side choice? Because if you're playing low with, like, the idea of being a second choice for somebody, hell no. Like, what is that about? No. Like, if you're either going to invest everything or you're going to invest nothing. Here's the deal. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands, the Strength card. Okay, so for this particular part of the reading, you're dealing with 2 people, most certainly. And, this can be love, this can be work, this can be whatever. But I feel like, if it's a work situation, I kind of feel like maybe you're dealing with a couple different people. And in that regard, they don't ever utilize you until someone else goes to utilize you, basically. It's like, I have a project I could have you working on. And then so-and-so's like, well, I need them. And it understand that it's kind of like a kid being caught between two parents, right? That kind of thing. In that way, it can be confusing. It's just like, what do you want from me? What do you want me to do? How do you want me to do this? Like, I'm trying to work, and I feel like, every time I go to do what I need to do, the game is being switched up on me every single time. So I don't even know what the hell I'm doing anymore. I cannot focus my attention to detail on the things that's being asked of me because I'm being pulled in so many different directions. And, if that's a work situation, I would say that there's a need to pay attention to, the chaos that's going on, understanding where that's coming from at this time. And you may have to speak up for yourself and go, listen, like, I can do one or the other. I can't do both. Right? So very important to pay attention to detail in that regard. And for some of you, you might be getting very frustrated at this time because it's like you're trying to find the courage to stay optimistic that it's not going to be this way, but it is that way. So on a love note, if you're dealing with 2 people, one person is really going to work with you. One person is really going to invest and put the work in for positive change. On the flip side to that, you're dealing with somebody who is very much about what's bright, shiny, and new. Very much who is, you know, it's almost kind of like they will use you and then put you on a shelf. And somewhere in the midst of this chaos, again, is your desires for yourself, of what you're trying to see. And I want to say, make sure you're manifesting good stuff. Like, because again, someone is going to put in the work. They're going to come in a loving, open energy that will be fruitful. And others are going to continue to mess with your head. I will say this, okay. I feel like get the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Devil, that it's clarifying. And this person that tends to just kind of pop back up at random at their own free will. With the Queen of Cups, I've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. You are going to miss an opportunity. And this new opportunity is your Nine of Cups, your Ten of Cups, and the goddamn Empress. Oh, and let's not mention the Star and the Hierophant. Talk about higher commitment. I don't know what you're doing, but get your shit together. Because if you're, you know, even if it's not, let's say it's not even a person, but it is another situation of sorts between that, or you're not investing your time into this space of love and openness right now, you've got the Devil here twice. Like, you're putting your attention into shit that is not serving in this one particular situation. So whether it's situations, a person, whatever, this is only serving the purpose of the ego. This is not serving the purpose of your heart space and your genuine desires. For some of you, you might be dealing with somebody who's dealing with addiction, alcoholism, things like that, to that nature. And it's like the only time they have time for you is when they want to have time for you. That's breadcrumbing and it's bullshit. But then you've got this other situation. And I think that for some of you, this may be just the desire within you to have something beyond where you're at, and having the idea that in order to have this, you've got to walk away from the other situation. For others of you, there's somebody there that's willing to offer this to you, who's willing to work with you, but understand that they are not going to wait forever. And I'm going to tell you, from what I get from this, by the end of this month, if you haven't made a change, you're going to miss out on a very significant opportunity. You can only expect them to be patient and work with you for so long. So you've got to get your head on straight. So you may be in a state right now of contemplating that, of how you're going to go about that, what makes you feel good. But I will tell you, if you continue to wait around, you're going to miss an opportunity over something that I don't think is worth it in the end. So, interesting this morning, yeah. And then the underlying energy to the initial cards was action. It's time to take action. If you got to take a second and think about things, okay, that's fine, but it's time to take action. This Garden in the Gate, we've got the Empress, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. So you've been hurt before. Okay, fair enough. Somebody may be coming in with an apology saying that they've changed. Do they, or have they? Did they? Is kind of what I want to say with that Five of Pentacles. Because behind that, we got the Two of Pentacles and Death, the card of Scorpio. Have they changed? Have they decided to level up? And for you, it's kind of like, dare I make that move? Dare I go there at this time? You know, the Empress is all about new beginnings. Like, they're coming in and going, well, now I'm gonna put in the work. Now I'm gonna try. Now I'm gonna make some kind of effort. For some of you, I feel like they're trying to keep you in a cycle. For others of you, yeah, the Lovers in reverse with the Two of Cups. They may have made a decision. But with that Devil energy that was there, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's having a change of heart. Somebody's having a change of plan. Somebody's stepping into some King of Wands kind of energy. The Chariot, that Magician moving forward. I'm telling you, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups. If this is a continuation from the situation, we first discussed, this is somebody who's willing to do things differently. And I'm kind of feeling like, let's grab 100 tarot decks this morning. What is this? Eight of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Wands. You may be making a hard decision. Because again, like I said in the beginning, I feel like you've got a choice between two people. Somebody's letting it go. Somebody is holding on. You've got the 10 of Swords. If you're in that situation that you've got one foot out and one foot in on the regular, like if you were invested, if it felt right, would you have one foot out ever? You might be a little disappointed. You might have some disagreements, but are you ever going to be in a space where you've got one foot out on a consistent basis because you don't know how this is going to go? You've got somebody around you, again, like you may have some fast communicating energy as well, where it's time, again, movement. We've got the Action card, the Eight of Wands. What the hell else? Oh, the Chariots over here. We've got Gemini energy sitting there as well, where it's time to get to work and make plans, make a decision on what it is that you need to do, what's going to bring you happiness, what's going to change. Something needs to change. This seems like a very specific and repetitive message. So if you're dealing with this stuff, it's time to get your shit together. And then above that, we've got coherence as well. And that coherence talks about our heart and our mind being on the same frequency. Like, are we optimally getting what we need from a situation? Is our mind at peace? Is our heart at peace? Are they working together? And this Garden in the Gate, she's sitting there, she's kind of looking out like she's got the key. She's trapped. She thinks she's trapped. It's kind of like the Eight of Swords kind of energy. She's not trapped. She's got the key around her neck. She can leave that gate. She can leave that world at any time. It's just a matter of she's going to get up and go do it. And I'm telling you, you've got a different opportunity outside of the situation that's presenting itself. And it's like, well, is it going to rain out there in that field? If I go out there now, is it going to like pour lightning and thunder on my head? Like, guys. All right. It's like it's repetitive. Like there's a specific message out there for somebody today. All right. Remembrance and rest and rejuvenation. You might be learning lessons. For some of you, you might be learning lessons. You got a 10, you've got the Hierophant. It's an 11. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What more spirit? Rest and rejuvenation. What is the rest of me? And then you've got the Four of Swords, healing. With the damn devil on the bottom again. Oh my goodness. Okay. So you got the Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like I feel as if somebody, may be contemplating a divorce, letting everything go, calling it quits, raising the white flag, checking out of a relationship. This really feels like a relationship situation. For some of you, I think it does pertain to work in various ways. It's just like, I almost feel like there's a lot of disappointment maybe where you thought like when it comes to work matters that things would just end up differently, and they didn't. But you also understand that your stability is not in a place that's like this. And I just kind of see you just going, I learned something very valuable from this. I've gained understanding. There may be legal concerns around this situation as well. But it's time to leave. It's time to take a break from that. Because it does feel like a very like poisonous situation. So some of you may be dealing with a boss who is very focused on money and material, and you're just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, yes, we obviously are doing business. We have to have, funds flowing, but in the same breath, like, there has to be a balance of like, there's your people, there's your employees, there's whatever, but then there's also like making money, like why we even go into business to begin with. So I just don't feel like there's been a balance for quite some time, and this need for rest and rejuvenation is like, is it speaking to your soul, and, you know, remembering, yeah, everything that we've gone through in this soul. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. It's time to walk away. For those of you who are contemplating a divorce, like, boy, oh boy. So what? You're worried about your financial situation. Maybe someone, to me, oh my, okay. Oh my. If you're hanging out with somebody, being with somebody solely for the sake of how they're going to provide for you, that's not okay. Like, it's kind of as if, like, yeah, they may come off and show themselves as, you got the card of Scorpio. Oh my. They may come off and show themselves as very independent, very got it together. But with that devil there, twice, 3 times now, whatever it's been, they're only looking at you because of gain. And that 2 of Pentacles. And if they're the ones with the foot in and foot out, there's a reason why. I think you need to get very clear about what this person is doing and what is it they're doing in your life. Because it's kind of like you come in offering some type of love, and they've got the freaking Knight of Wands and the damn 5 of Swords behind them with Temperance. Like, they're trying to make it seem good, but it's like, it's not good. It's just not good. Like, this is not an okay situation whatsoever. Somebody is really trying to play it off, but it's not freaking working. Like, it's just not working. Let me see something. Oh my. I said, you need to figure it out. You need to get clear. You got the Hierophant, the King of Swords there on the split. This person may have done some serious financial damage to you. You may be having struggles with money at this time. And there's the choices. Ace of Cups or the Justice card. Like, to me, it's time to do something for yourself. Like, I feel like this cycle is not something that it's just now happening. I feel like this is repeating. Like, you may be fully aware of this. This whole reading has like been the same thing. This is crazy. You're fully aware of their actions and why they come in when they do. Like, it's kind of like you're having an aha kind of moment, slight epiphany, but you're still kind of caught in the balance of like, do I offer them love or do I let them get what they deserve? Do I be nice? Do I not be nice? And bless your soul, like, you're coming in with this Cups energy, this love, this emotional, you know, you're trying, but this person's coming at you. It's like, if I can't have you, nobody else is going to. And they do it for all the wrong reasons. You've got Pentacles here and the damn devil. They're greedy. They're greedy. And I feel like they check up on you. Yeah, like, they're trying to reserve you. Like, these cards are like, this is control. Ooh, this is control. Like, they're trying to keep you, like, you might be their desire, but why are they desiring you? And I want to go the soul remembers. The soul remembers when is exactly how it's coming across. Like, so if you're kind of like reminiscing about this person or maybe some good moments, yeah, you're welcome to have good moments with this person. That's all fine and well. But at the end of the day, why are they there? Are they using you? Because this is kind of how this feels to me. Like, and you've got this new opportunity that wants to come in, but I feel like universally, and I say this, like I just did this, did some energy work the other day, and this kind of seems to be a consensus. I don't know what the hell's going on at the end of October, but there's a consensus to me in a lot of the readings and things I've been doing that something again is taking shift, and we're moving into eclipse season. So hello chaos. You can't have an eclipse season without some kind of chaos. So it's like, if you continue to be in this space with this person, you're going to continue to feel like your cup is not being filled. It's a whole lot of breadcrumbing kind of energy. They're not going to give to you what it is that you deserve because their intentions are not where they need to be. It's just not a healthy, it's not a healthy energy to be in with somebody. So I say break the chains, cut yourself loose. What the shit? Not cool stuff there, guys. All right. If you found this resonates with you guys, hit the like button. Let me know. It helps me know that the messages are getting out to you. Oh my goodness. Not enough sleep, right? So yeah, hit that like button if that works for you. You know your story, so obviously guys, don't force anything to fit. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. We greatly appreciate your love and support. I am available for personal readings on a limited basis, and that information can be found in the description box below, as well as the about section of the page. I am going to go have me some more coffee and wake up some more and get it together for the day, and then I'm going to get some signs out. So, all right, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Sending you all my love. Take care. Bye-bye.